Well, to discuss more about this, I'm joined by my colleague Akshita. Akshita, can you tell us what exactly is planned there for Narendra Modi and what will happen at the Maha Aarti ceremony?
Well, it's been a busy day for Narendra Modi, to say in the least. And Nolan started off with him, of course, arriving in Delhi. He got a hero's welcome of sorts there, and now he's made his way to Varanasi. Of course, we all know this is his own constituency. It's been something that everyone's been eagerly waiting for, especially the people. What with talks of them planning some major arrangements, some major celebrations for Narendra Modi. But what we do understand is that he will enter the Kashi Vishwanath temple from Gate 4. He is, of course, accompanied by Rajnath Singh as well as Amit Shah. Now, as you can see, more importantly, Nolan, there are many supporters gathered on the sides of the roads. These scenes were witnessed earlier in the day as well in Delhi, where security officials were present in huge numbers. Now that he is set to be the next Prime Minister, his security has also been upgraded. So we're looking at a lot of security personnel out there, and they have ensured that the crowds who have gathered to see Modi are pushed to the side of the road so that his convoy is not disturbed as such. This was exactly what happened in the national capital. Of course, there were a few disturbances by the people who wanted to catch a glimpse of Narendra Modi. However, things were more or less under control, and that's exactly what they'll hope in Varanasi as well. But we do understand that these supporters are waiting for him on the road. This will be the stretch that he will take to reach, in fact, to the Kashi Vishwanath temple. Besides that, we also understand that he will perform an aarti in the Ganga in the evening, and besides that, we understand that 11 Pandits will perform a puja for him. He will perform puja at the Dasha Mega Ghat is what we understand. So a lot of preparations in place for Modi there, but it seems more of a religious visit rather than anything else, Nolan, considering, of course, that in the past he had made his way to the holy city. He wanted to take a holy dip in the Ganga, but wasn't allowed last time around because the Election Commission had feared security issues. But this time around, considering that the elections are done with, considering that he has won, he is making his way to the holy city to seek the blessings of Ganga Ma, as he had called it, Nolan.
Now, Akshita, can you tell us what exactly is this Maha Aarti ceremony? Because we do know that the Ganga Aarti attracts huge crowds every day.
Well, Nolan, it is considered to be a very, very auspicious puja. And besides that, of course, he will perform the Ganga Aarti, which is basically a holy dip. Besides that, on the banks of the river Ganga, we could be looking at a puja taking place where 11 Pandits will perform this particular puja, Nolan.
Right, Akshita, I'm going to place you on hold there for a moment. In fact, we're told that he's still on his way to the Kashi Vishwanath temple. Told he would be offering prayers before reaching the Dash Ashwamedh Ghat to take part in the Ganga Aarti. Now, Akshita, coming back to you, now we are told that before he reached Banaras, we're told that first of all tight security has been put in place there, but also that a special team of the Gujarat police carried out inspections. Can you give us more information on that?
Well, we understand, Nolan, considering, of course, that there are a lot of security threats we've been looking at in the past as well. No one's taking any chances, considering that he is deemed to be the next Prime Minister. Yesterday, we saw his security being upgraded to an SPG level, not just for him, of course, for his mother and wife as well. So since that is the case, of course, they will leave nothing to chance. Even earlier in the day when he was in Delhi, NSG commandos personally had gone ahead and checked the entire BJP headquarters. They accompanied him all along the way. It was a huge convoy, of course, something that was symbolic with the Prime Minister, considering that you could see those white vehicles all around his SUV as well. So as you can also see there, Nolan, going by what you can see on our screens there, a lot of preparations in place. Even by the banks of River Ganga, a huge number of people have gathered to catch a glimpse of Narendra Modi. That place is exactly where the puja will also take place, is what we understand, by the banks of River Ganga. And this particular puja will be conducted by about 11 Pandits. And of course, he will also make his way to the Kashi Vishwanath temple, is what is being said as of now. So after Varanasi, we understand that he will once again make his way back to Delhi, and then it's back to Ahmedabad. But in Varanasi, it looks like there's a jubilant mood. In fact, for the last many days, there's been a lot of talk about him visiting Varanasi. In fact, even before the counting took took place, Nolan, people had started preparing for the same. They had, in fact, gone ahead and stated that they will even be putting up a giant lotus of sorts, something that will light up in the middle of the Ganges. This will be done by the BJP workers. Now, we'll have to wait and watch if those preparations have been done, because it's elaborate to say in the least. In fact, some time back, we were also speaking about this, and some of the people, some of the locals in Varanasi went on to state that the celebration in the air is much like what it was like during probably, let's say, the Cricket World Cup, when India had won the World Cup. That's the kind of celebrations that were witnessed, and this time probably once again so many people so excited that Narendra Modi is coming down to the holy city, and you can see it for yourself there, Nolan. So many people gathered on the banks of the river alone just to catch a glimpse of Modi, and it's not just BJP workers, is what we understand. So it is a celebration time in Varanasi. We have to keep in mind that they came out in full numbers to vote for Modi. He won by a margin of over 3 lakh votes. So it's immense support for him there, and he has been promising to make his way to Varanasi ever since his win. Of course, yesterday he addressed a gathering at Vadodara. We have to wait and watch to see if he will address a rally here as well, Nolan.
Right, Akshita, thank you very much for all those details. In fact, the highlight of his visit will be the prayers on the banks of the Ganga River, which he invoked repeatedly in this election campaign. The Dashashwamedh Ghat, venue of the Maha Aarti ceremony, has been spruced up. You can clearly see there with flowers and banners. We are also told that red carpets have been laid out. Furthermore, we are also told that beautifully decorated boats have been placed all along the ghat. Now, security is tight, not just along the route that he will be taking, but in entire Banaras. We're told that the Ganga Aarti attracts huge crowds every day. A bomb explosion in 2010 at the ghat had killed 2 persons and left several others injured. And security personnel are taking no chances whatsoever. And a special team of the Gujarat Police have carried out inspections of all the areas that Narendra Modi is likely to pass through. We are also told that Amit Shah and Rajnath Singh are accompanying him. We are also told that he landed at the Babatpur airport and left for the police lines by chopper. From the police lines, we saw once his chopper landed, him leaving the spot. We're told that he is on his way to the famous Kashi Vishwanath temple to offer prayers before reaching this particular spot that you can see, where people are ready, officials are present over there, where he will take part in the Ganga Aarti. Narendra Modi this morning thanked party workers for his spectacular victory in the general elections and said he would work for the good of all Indians. Now, he was quoted as saying that this victory is dedicated to the sacrifices of generations of loyal party workers who have been working tirelessly since 1952. And there you can see his cavalcade, and the police struggling to keep party workers and also supporters of the BJP and Narendra Modi away from him as far as possible. He's no more a normal leader. He is the next Prime Minister of India, and hence his security has been tightened. He comes under the Special Protection Group, which provides security to a few individuals in the country, the Prime Minister being one of them. There you can see, apart from Narendra Modi, Rajnath Singh is also present. Along with him, we are also told that Amit Shah, there you can see him also getting out of the vehicle. Narendra Modi won his seat by a margin of about 3.7 lakh votes from this constituency. The top leaders, along with Narendra Modi, have reached the Kashi Vishwanath temple. We're told that from police lines, we showed you how after alighting from the helicopter, he was taken to this particular temple. They've just entered. We do not know how long that will take, but after offering prayers at this temple, we're told that he will head towards the Ghat section, where he will perform the Maha Aarti. In fact, this is India's next Prime Minister's Thanksgiving visit to the constituency in Uttar Pradesh that has voted him to Parliament by a massive margin of 3.7 lakh votes. And there you can see Narendra Modi along with Amit Shah and Rajnath Singh entering the Kashi Vishwanath temple to offer prayers. Now after that, we are told that they will head towards the Dash Ashwamedh Ghat in order to perform the Maha Aarti.
उधर का मिल रहा है, फिर इधर से मिल रहा है सामने से.
Now the BJP has won 283 seats in the Lok Sabha, 11 more than the majority mark. Now the National Alliance, led by the party, has won 337 seats. Now it is the best performance by a political party since 1984. Now, this morning, Narendra Modi landed in Delhi from Gujarat to a massive welcome and addressed party workers at the BJP headquarters after a victory roadshow.